On Wednesday, August 25th, my wife and I went to a wonderful party given at the Food Pantry farm on Long Lane at the Eco Farm. It was hosted by the founders, Peter Garnham and John Malafronte, and their colleague Ira Bezzosa, who turned out to be a wonderful cook. And they had as their special guest Holly Wheaton, who is the director of the Springs Food Pantry. We really had a wonderful time, and we took this short film, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm John Malafronte. We're here at the Eco Farm celebrating the Food Pantry Farm's success. After 15 weeks, we have delivered over 12,000 pounds to 4 pantries. We have delivered to Sag Harbor, Amagansett, Springs, and East Hampton Pantry, and we are just absolutely delighted, and we're going to continue, we hope, through the month of January, and if we have any luck at all, we'll even do the month of January. It'll be very good. Thank you very much. How do I get their attention?
Yeah, right?
We don't have a cowbell.
Okay,
we can,
oh, Betty and Holly.
Chicken is great, sausage is great, sweetheart. That's okay.
Heard your name trying to get good heat. Oh, but I'm married to this. It's all right. Bags are great. We had, it was good. People got a nice bag today.
They did.
The bags are beautiful.
Good. Well, you know, we can continue doing it.
Right off the fire. And there are plates and stuff down there.
Okay.
No. Everybody's doing it.
Thank you. Proceeded to Amagansett, help me, Queen.
Springs.
And East Hampton. And we do this every week. We hope to continue through January, if weather permitting. We will do this through January. We are beginning to start seeding for planting in our first hoop, which we did last year. We'll have about 7 or 8 different varieties of vegetables which we will grow in there. We will seed it in the next couple of weeks and hopefully harvest it in about the next 6 or 7 weeks through December or January, weather permitting. When I say weather permitting, weather meaning that last year we could not get in the driveway. Remember, we had an early storm in early December, second week in December, and we lost a lot of food. We lost about 6 or 7 weeks of harvesting. You know, it could help the food pantry. Holly, come here for a second, please. Holly is the executive director.
Oh, that's a nice title.
Of the food pantry in the Springs, and please say something that will make it look good.
Make it look good. No, I mean the amount of food that we're getting from John is just great because our numbers are just off the wall. Last year we fed, this number just kind of blew me away, but East Hampton Food Pantry served 22,300 and some odd people last year. In 1 year. They also serve 5 zip codes. Springs is part of a little baby, you know, just a little part of East Hampton. And we served 17,898.
That's not scary.
So it's scary. It is
Shocking.
scary how many people need food.
Do they just come to you and say we're in need?
Yes, they come to us, they say their need, they have to fill out a form. They have to show proof that they live in Springs. And that, you know, that's typically all they need to do. Proof that they live in East Hampton, and we ask them, they fill out whether they're employed, part-time, full-time, you know, how many people in the house work, and they just tell how many, no real criteria, and they just tell us how many people are in their family. So it could be, you know, 5 adults and 3 children, or, you know, whatever, and that happens a lot. People.
So people could be getting more than one meal, obviously. That's a lot.
A lot of people. A lot of people.
So what do you deliver to them?
We fill like a brown bag every week of basically staple products, which would be like they'll get tomatoes. Well, we try to give them fresh produce right now, but in the wintertime, it's typically canned fruit. You know, it's milk, it's
Or
juice, cereal, or eggs. You know, we've also done canned meats, which we don't like to do, but you have to do something. And then whatever we can get from donations, bread, bagels, we go around and pick up from different places, and you know, whatever.
Have you ever run out of food?
Yes. Yeah. Constantly run out of food. Constantly run out of food. Yeah. The food pantry farm, the food pantry farm has been fabulous because this year, of course, our bags are overflowing and it's great because we don't run out of food. I mean, tonight we packed 70 bags. The last 2 bags, I have to say, I was really scrambling for. But I had taken some of the stuff that I knew that would hold until next week and put it in our refrigerator. So I was able to pull from there and fill the bags. But
So where's your central office where you do the packing?
we do it all out of the Springs Community Church in Springs by Ashwell Hall.
So if we wanted to bring food, we could bring it to the church?
And that's on there's a drop-off outside, but if it's a perishable item, we recommend it to bring it on Wednesday because we're there Wednesday. I usually get there about 1. I start picking up at 10 in the morning, but
By 1:30.
by 1:30 we're there.
So would you want like baked goods, stuff like that? Say yes to that.
We really will take anything. We also started Food of the Month, so we put flyers out into all the stores so people can pick them up. So that each month we ask for a specific food item, which helps us from having to buy it, like peanut butter or jelly, or something that's non-perishable that they can just drop off the church anytime they want to drop it off.
If I go to Walbaum's, they had a list?
They don't have a list, and Wallbaums won't let us post anything.
Oh, no.
No, so you can't. We can't do that. But they do at East Hampton IGA. They have a list for us.
All right.
Of what they want, and they post the food of the month. And there's a bin right there, so you don't have to bring it to the church. You can just drop it in.
IGA does it too?
Amagansett actually collects for East Hampton, so you know that.
Wallbaums is so corporate. You have to do
Yeah.
everything.
And I've written letters.
And they reject
I just can't get
everything.
anywhere. I can't get anywhere.
IGA, that's great to know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Holly, thank you very much. But being a typical Wall Street salesman, I have to tell you, if you feel like you want to donate something, if you're in a position to do it, we are called a Food Pantry Farm. We are incorporated. We are not-for-profit, tax-exempt organization. Our P.O. Box in East Hampton is P.O. Box 181. Thank you very much and continue to enjoy yourself.
Just one thing to what John said. Before you leave, we have little jars of pesto that we made that we would like to take you as a going away gift. So before you leave, grab one of us and take a little jar. We've got them in refrigeration back here. So please take one and enjoy it.
Okay,
Thank you.
while we're at it, it was Peter Garnham's idea 2.5 years ago, to start this. We sat down one day at a restaurant for lunch and he said, you know, we absolutely have to do something. So this all started because of Peter Garnham, and he is one of our partners. Thank you, Peter.